Hello guys, I welcome you once again to this this video. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to show you how to design a simple social media flyer design. When I mean social media flyer design, I'm talking about let me just say flyer designs for possibly an event. All right, possibly an event. So I'm going to be using this example to show you how to create such flyers. So I have drafted out a simple copy for this class, and this is what we're going to be following. All right. So I arrange them according to their level of importance. This is the heading, the tag of the entire meeting, and then this one right here is like the second it's like the catch point for the event, and this is who can attend and all of that. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to go to PixelLab. So go to PixelLab, and first of all, you're going to come like this. Many a times you might want to change the size, but what I'm using is 1:1. This is the ratio, 1:1 here. So what I will do first of all is to import my background, and I have a lot of backgrounds I can use. Let me see which one I'm going to use here. Let's see this one. Now this one is just pure, this one is just white. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I've shown you that to change the background you come to this overlapping square and then change color to go to color, then white. So just white background and this one, and then reduce the opacity of this image to about 40, and then lock it. So I'm going to make this very simple so we can move fast. Then my text, I'm going to import my text. So following the goal, so copy that, because that is going to be the most important text. It means that it's going to be quite large. All right, it's going to be quite large. So I'm going to put it like this, and then the size is 45, and I'm going to change the font to Montserrat. If you want to understand how to change the font, you can just check previous videos. I showed you there how you can easily do that on PixelLab. So easy. You don't need to stress yourself so much. So this is following the goal and impact of leadership. So I don't want it to be too big so that you can have enough white space. So I'm going to reduce it to 35 and leave it like this. All right. Then the next thing is I'm going to import another one, and then take this, the next most important thing, edit it and paste this right there. All right, I know it's big, so what you do is reduce the size to about half of what is up there. So let's just leave it at 20 for now, so that we can easily change the font. And the font we're going to be using is the same Montserrat, because I like Montserrat. And then you choose medium. The last time we used bold, all right, but now we're using medium. So this is it. So I'm going to just, I mean, don't forget what I've taught you about priority, and also when when two elements are supposed to go together, don't separate them. All right. So after I've done that, I can now come to who can attend. Copy this. So instead of, I'll just make a copy from this, edit it, paste it, click OK, go to font because I want to do something to that. So I can select only that who to attend and change it to Montserrat bold, or better yet, change to semi bold. So we'll have something as thick as that. All right, and then the next thing is we have dates, and of course this and venue Google Meet. So what I've just done is to create some form of hierarchy for the design. All right, create some form of hierarchy. So I want to reduce this one the more, so I'm going to take it to 15. All right, and check the color, make sure it's black. Can you see it wasn't black before? Check the color of this one. Look at it, wasn't black before. If it's completely black, it will be like this. So can you see how it's brighter now? Change the color to black. So we have that. Then I can just put this right under that, because I'm giving you, I'm telling you how to read my design. Then the date, copy. I can just copy this and then copy this, and date, add this, not the first of May. I'm just going to make it very simple. Time. I'm going to show you how simplicity can really influence your design. Can you see? Just putting in the details and ensuring that it is properly aligned. Now this is the um, grid function. If I click on this U, it's going to be magnetic. All right, then I'm going to create another one on this side so I can measure this so that they will be on the same line. All right, so I can watch that. So the next thing is venue Google Meet, and of course by now you should have known that I already have a mental image of how I want design to look like. All right, so if I say venue Google Meet, I can decide to put it up here to give you a sense of balance for the entire design. All right, and I have a plan for that venue. I'm going to show you that. Later on. So for this one, you will notice that the font is not even on everything. I'm going to change this Monday to medium. Change everything to medium, and then change only the date to semi bold. Do the same for this one. Change this one to medium. It's not changing, so you click everything. So this WAT is meant to be a capital letter. Alright, that means first West African time. And then you can now say click the link to join. So I'm going to put that down here. I'm going to put it just right down here. Alright, then I'm going to import my image, and I'm going to import the image from my graphic resource folder. I plan to give that to you soon. So but I'm going to share these images with you so that you can see it. So let me just pick one that that follows what I'm saying, that really has the communication I need for the post I'm making. All right, okay, let me see this smiling businessman. Oh, okay, I don't like it. I need something that's not just black and white. I need something colorful. and I also need something much more sharper. Okay, let's see what can we use, because many a times the image you use can give you inspiration on how the design should look like and how it should not look like. And that's why you notice I didn't use that one, because the guy is broad chested and it's practically taking a lot of space. That's not the kind of image I want to use. So let's look for something that spells it. So I look for something related to leadership. Just basically someone well dressed, in a very, very nice attire and all. I could use this, but I don't want to. So what I can do is, since I'm having issues and I don't want to waste our time checking orders, I will just use this chair, and then I'm going to rotate it using 3D rotate set, exactly just like that. So why is you see it's snapping to it is because I clicked on this. All right, so if I put it off, I can move it without it snapping. So I'm just going to put this like this. So if I remove this is what we have. All right, this is what we have. So for this Google Meet, I'm just going to put venue. I downloaded something, so I'm gonna just Google Meet. Let's edit and come out this one. So we have venue, and then we have Google Meet. So I need to arrange it properly so that Google Meet will be visible. So once Google Meet is there, lock it and then put my venue and align it to the Google Meet. So one thing you notice that we're using so much here is alignment and putting things that are relative to each other, putting them together side by side. So this is just a simple let me create a shape and put it down here. We change the color to the color of the chair. All right, color of the chair, and yeah, this is where you arrange your stuff. If you notice, click on the link, is at the back, it's been covered. All right, so what I can do is this, click on the link, I'll bring it on top of it here like this, and you see that it's showing photo just like that. I'm gonna put it there, click on the link to join. So let me just place let me just put some link so that it will make sense. So to center it, go to relative position and then press this one. It's going to center it right for you. Let me reduce this a little bit and take this one down a little. So there you have it. So I want to change the font and make one side thicker. So this one, put it all on medium and change this one to semi-bold. Semi-bold is okay. So to create that form of um, hierarchy, and if you notice the repetition, something I'm using here. One side is its font. So here, one side is darker than the other. Let me put it as like that, so that that's the power of repetition. So it won't look like a mistake. You know, that's what repetition can help you do. So if I take this and I return this to medium, and I take this to semi bold, If something is wrong, so we'll have that, right? So this is a very simple way of putting. And one thing you can also notice is that the space on top here, right, is more than the space behind it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to simply move it up using position. All right, I'm gonna just move it up and make it a little bit, properly done. So if I have this, I want to share. You don't have to do this though, but just for the sake of this, just um increase the saturation of the chair, reduce the brightness so that it could blend, and increase the contrast a bit. So here you can change the color of the chair, right? But I'm not going to change the color. I'm just going to return it back to 0 where it was. So this is something. So this is a very simple design. Let me do this quickly. So this is a very simple design. Let me change this font to make it darker. So can you see? It just blends it properly. It just gives it that nice blend. And if I want to do something crazy, I could just do this. I'll go to this text, go to color, and just change goal and impact to a dark color. All right. So what that will do is that it's going to create what we call emphasis. Can you see that? So if you want to know the color that I used, color, this is it right here. Oh, sorry, color, and then this is it. D5A000. So as simple as that, and yeah, you're done. So if there's anything you want to do, maybe you just want to make it look flashy or something, you just want to make it look more attractive. One of the very few things that you can do is to give this one a shadow. So if I copy this and I change the color to black, you can easily you don't need to do this, all right? You don't need to do this. Just give it a perspective mark, and it's perspective mark. So that's so. So take that to the back, and reduce the opacity. Obviously it's not properly done, so I wanted to be fast before, but let me just do it well. Let me lock this one so that I can easily move the one behind. So if I have it like this, easily just make sure that the legs are touching. So to make it look, much more interesting. You don't have to do that, like I said. Alright, you don't have to do that. So this is just a simple flyer design that you can use, even if your background is of that color. All right, so what you do is just save image, click on that save image, go to ultra, save to gallery, and then you're done. All right, you're done. And then just if you want to add some funky stuff, I have this effect in in the graphic resources that I have. All right, I could, you know, just look for, you see. So what I just want to do right now is just to add some the finishing touches that we designers add to our designs to make it look more appealing. So yeah, I'll change the color filter to blend to match the color of the design. All right, so I'll bring it down here and send it right to the back. Exactly. And then opacity will do the rest for me. So that's giving it um more attention. All right, give more attention. I could put it up here. All right, and ensure that of course it's not getting in the way of your design. If it's getting in the way of your design, it's better to just remove it. If it's taking too much attention, that's why we do. Always, that's why we have opacity. All right, you can easily reduce the opacity, and you have this. So save this as image. For business fire, many people use white background so that it can communicate their intention very well. So there's no one that will see this one that will not know exactly what to do. You can use shapes to create a demarcation, but I'm doing this just for a simple event flyer design. All right, just very simple one. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is it. This is exactly how it looks like. Very simple, but it passes across the message.